Well, since I can't finish my seat till I get that genuine pleather, uh, and I can't sleep, I decided to come out here and tackle this motor. This is an underwater motor. It's not a pump. It's just a motor that spins an impeller. And this impeller throws water up into the air, about 10, 12 feet, and does that to aerate it. And this goes in a catfish pond. And believe me, they need it, because the minute this quit working, fish started dying within about 3 or 4 days. So I made a pump from a sump pump, and decided to give this a shot, trying to fix it. It is a very, I don't know about complicated, but very hard to get into pipe. It's the first time I've ever seen anything that looks like this. So I've got everything together the way it come out. And since I don't know how these work, what I'm looking for is something broke. And there's definitely something in there broke, because on this end, I already fished out some metal bits. Actually, there's one there. So I don't know where they're coming from. But fixing to get this apart. Yeah. And it was absolutely bound up. Get that off of there. Yeah, it was bound up. This won't turn. So, and I tried it here in my house, and I kicked the breaker off immediately. So I finally got this apart. What a whole bunch of little nuts and bolts. And how many times in your life have you ever needed a 9mm socket? This is a half inch here, and that is a 9mm. And I only needed it once. This is the only nut on there that I need a 9mm for. But thank God I had a socket, because metric wrenches, to my knowledge, you go from 10 to 8 to 6. I've never seen a 9 or a 7, but I did have a 9mm socket. So anyway, let me get to taking this apart here. I'll show you what I got when I get it more opened up. Well, this is like nothing I've ever seen before. I'm stumped. And I did get this out. But this is not like any motor I've ever seen. I'm totally unfamiliar with this. And I had to get a little aggressive. But I did from this end, because I can put this on a grinder and grind a little chamfer on that. Knock the mushroom over. I did use a piece of wood when I realized I was having to hit it so hard. And I did graduate hammers. I graduated from little bitty hammer to medium hammer. But anyway, it's out. Let me give you a look at the inside here. And this is where the metal was coming from. This is what stopped it from turning. It's got this metal, very, very thin metal sleeve all the way down through here. Let me see if I can put this flashlight in from the other end. One second. Yeah, I think I can do it. Here we go. Never seen anything like this. I think I can see magnets in there. If any of you electric motor guys have any advice, I will take it. And I have no idea what this is down here, but it's totally messed up, and that's where them little pieces of metal were coming from. And I'm going to tell you what motor this is. This is a Franklin electric. Here's the info. Let me see if I can get the light just right. I don't think the rest of the stuff is really important. But Franklin Electric was not terribly helpful. And this originally, running out of room on the phone here. Yeah, this motor was about $1,500 with the aerator. So I've got to get this fixed. The lady I'm working on this for, she won't be able to afford to buy another one. So if anybody's got any advice about replacing this inner skin here, or what I should do about it, I'm wide open for suggestions.